We didn't explain the inspiration for Clock Tower on the first stream, did we?
I don't think
There
so.
was an inspiration for Clock Tower?
Yeah, Clock Tower is based off of something very specific.
Oh, okay.
Very Halloween-y music, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Aren't you scared of Mode 7? I mean, Blast Process.
I mean, those special stages are kinda...
Garbage.
Yeah.
Move over, Michael Myers. Fucking Sonic's in town.
I don't know if you've seen the Sonic CD hidden menu image, but yeah. Fucking Sonic is horrifying sometimes, man.
Also, Lolo, I don't know if you knew this, but I just found this out. Reb Brown stars in the Howl.
So it stars in the what you cut out.
Reb Brown stars in The Howling 2.
What is the Howling 2?
It's a second in a long series of movies about werewolves.
Okay.
In this one, and he's as Reb Brown as he ever was. It's
Good,
got
so it's
all,
a good Rep Round then.
it's the first thing he does in like one of the major chase scenes is go, ah!
So he's Rep Brown.
Yeah, it's Space Mutiny Reb Brown all over, and it's beautiful.
Just remember, Sonic the Hedgehog exists. You'll bleed.
Rip Dog is Bauer.
What?
There's a dead Dog's Bauer. In Illblade. Also, I'll be right back.
Yeah.
I hate that the things I remember most from Illbleed are Killer Man, which is fucking great and genius, but also that Toy Story knockoff.
Cork goes to hell.
Cork goes to hell.
Saxonal!
Saxonal!
That's where Sonic the Hedgehog is from.
I know.
Yes!
Okay. I was really confused because it sounded like...
No, I'm just saying, I hate that that is one of the reasons I remember Illbleed the most.
Yes.
Yeah.
God, I remember the Killer Man thing.
Oh, that one.
Killer
Never
Man is
forget.
Killer Man!
Never forget, when toys die, Sonic takes their souls.
The best part of the Killer Man thing is he's supposed to have all these superpowers. We're just talking to a dude now nowhere. Fucking gunshot. He falls down and Killer Man's behind him with a gun.
I know, it's so good.
It's like, what the fuck kind of super? That's a gun. It's not a power. It's a gun.
It's the power. The power of gun.
It just builds up this big murder mystery, and then it just at the end, it's actually no! Killer Man is Killer Man! He's the souls of all the people killed by the park! Sure.
I don't know why you would think otherwise.
I thought if you do everything correctly in the right amount of time, you find out that it's actually the reporter that's been hanging with you the whole time.
No, the killer is actually Killer Man.
So, what's Illbleed?
A terrible game.
I mean, I gathered that much.
Illbleed was a campy parody comedy horror game, kind of.
With some of the
for
weirdest and worst mechanics I've seen in a game in a long time.
Was it for the Dreamcast or for the Saturn? I
Dreamcast.
can't remember.
It was
which.
Dreamcast.
It is Dreamcast.
Well, there you go.
Also, the way to get the true ending is exceptionally bad.
It's skeevy and disgusting. It's such a bad game.
Also, the ending itself is really gross.
Oh, speaking of that, did Carnival fill you in on Metal Slayer Glory?
No.
Oh, that's right.
Should I play it?
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes, and you should play it from start to finish, like we did.
We didn't finish it.
Yeah, we absolutely finished it. I don't know what you're talking about.
We got fucking punked by the game when it decided, oh, you didn't do the right sequence? Well, how about you get sent back to the last save point you did, which is about 30
minutes ago.
It was very good.
That was the fault of us not figuring out how to not be creepy, or how to be creepy in the right way. Whichever one it was, we'll never know. It will forever be a mystery.
Yes, because was slapping the woman who didn't want to come with us the right choice?
Sure.
Yes.
And then also touching her in ways.
Sure, why not? I don't know.
Not like...
Obviously
but
not,
yes.
because it didn't work. I don't remember if you did those things. But if you did, then maybe those things were the right
I think
way.
we definitely slapped her at one point. That definitely happened.
Monster.
Because we were talking, and then it happened. We were all like, "Oh, okay, that happened."
No, and they were like, wait, no. They wouldn't. They wouldn't. No.
I can't believe Shinji Ikari told you to slap up the Ava. What? I can't remember. I'm so thirsty. I'm gonna go.
Go get a
I'm gonna
drink!
go get...
You have 10
You got
minutes!
10 minutes!
So I'm sorry, I'm confused.
Stuck here.
How bad was it? What happened?
Basically, there was a segment where there was this woman who was like, we need you to come with us because you're the only one with combat training. Basically, put you into one of those, okay, you have X actions that you can do, like touch her, or like touch her on the shoulder, touch her on the arm, and like flatter her and praise her, and then one of the actions was hit, which is basically you just like slapping her across the face.
Okay.
And it was at one point, she's like, you know what? No, go away. And never
Like
talk
any
to me
sane
again.
person would do.
And then we got killed because we didn't have the right, she didn't come with us. And then we got sent back 30 minutes.
And it's just kind of the game's a bit is horny in the worst ways. Like everything else other than those two, well, the whole being sent back 30 minutes is a huge thing, but otherwise it was interesting. It's just that was kind of like a rage-breaking point.
So yes, absolutely play it.
It's a very pretty game.
Yeah, graphically it was really good.
Thank you for posting the Sonic CD hidden images onto my Discord. So should I open up a guide, or are you going to be able to, or do I have a living guide?
For the first Fear, absolutely, I can run yes.
Metal Slater Glory. It's the game that we started the marathon with.
Now, you're going to try to go for the S ending, or are you just going for whatever?
If it's not super hard.
Don't touch the meat.
You're not my dad.
Don't touch the meat.
Do what I want.
I do
Don't touch the meat.
I do want you to point me to the garage, though.
Okay, yeah, that you just gotta keep going left.
Okay, but don't touch the meat.
I will touch the meat and you can't stop me.
Please don't touch the meat.
Meat slime.
No, it's great because I just remember somebody else seeing them play through the game. At one point they touched the meat and they got a lesser ending because of it.
Yep.
Because there's some really arbitrary actions you can take that will just straight up fuck you out of the best ending.
Joy.
Just like in Clock Tower Ghost Head.
Also, there's some luck involved too.
That's just what I love for my games, having luck involved with things.
Well, there's no luck, it's just some things are RNG. There's 2 items that you can get, and only one of them will appear. in that particular seed of the game, and it doesn't really change anything other than just like a couple of actions you have to take just to get to the final area.
Well, I mean, there's some events that can pop up that are not good for you.
Well, yeah. I mean, they're not some. I mean, yeah. I guess you can consider it luck if you.
One in particular, if you're dumb enough to look at, will straight up lock you out of the best ending.
Yes, I know the one you're talking about.
Like, there's some real arbitrary bullshit in this game.
And there's a fair bit of RNG to some of it, which I'll explain once we actually get started on.
Yeah. Like, I don't hate the game, it's just kind of an ass.
Yeah, this is one of my favorites.
Is it like a lot of the games we play, honestly, is like, honestly, it's just, we don't hate you, but you're kind of a jerk.
We don't hate you, we're just disappointed. Oh. I'm really glad that I do not feel like death at this moment, because I did not exactly get the greatest amount of sleep last night.
I got way too much sleep, personally.
Also, Lolo, I'm gonna give you the map for the game because you're gonna need that in regards to the direction.
Okay, doke.
Was that the one you linked earlier today, or is that...
No, that's Ghost Head.
Okay.
No, that wasn't the, like, wizardry-looking one.
God, this song reminds me of a Bee Gees song, and I'm sure it's deliberate.
That's because it sounds a lot like Night Fever, or whatever.
Yeah, Night Fever.
Also, this song that the first time we played this was on the actual live stream from last year.
You're right.
This is Fever SOS / Dangun Favoron.
Oh.
I should play the English version of the M2 Shot Triggers version of that.
Oh, that did get over here?
Yep.
Now come on, M2. Do that rider.
Yeah, it's ASCII.
Okay, this is a thing.
It'll all make sense.
Okay. I'll put that over here.
Okay, I'm back. What did I miss?
Back. Nothing, because we haven't started yet.
We beat the game. I can't believe you were gone so long.
Oh my gosh. I mean, it's not impossible. You just have to get to the garage and try to leave with a car.
Yeah. Oh, so the easiest ending to get is the one that any sensible person would do.
Yes.
Good.
It's the one that may or may not be in the thumbnail for this episode.
So this is the original clock tower?
Yes.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think Clock Tower soft locks.
Wait. So are you playing the original, like on the Super Nintendo, or are you playing
the original?
The port on the PlayStation? Okay, I was wondering because of the artwork of the CD case.
That's just because it was one that fit in the dimensions I wanted. Alright, well, there's no time like the present to get started, so let's just go ahead and get started. Let me just make sure I got this.
Okie dokie. Also, Clock Tower doesn't soft lock, but you can get to a point where Jennifer is so panicked and you're in a room where being panicked will automatically kill you. But it's fine. It's fine.
Alright, so, with that... Oh. I really need to get a different shortcut that doesn't cause the Windows sound effect.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, hello, and welcome to the last segment of the Extra Life 2018 stream. I should, since this is an extra life stream, I should kind of point out that we hit the goal that I was looking for. We have raised $200 so far to help the Children's Hospital of Wisconsin. So I am actually very happy about that. It's actually really nice that you guys were able to help out with that. It makes me really happy. The fact that I can get that much money raised for a good cause. So I just wanted to point that out, that it is actually it's really satisfying to see that. But it wouldn't be a stream with, I mean, we wouldn't be doing this if it weren't for the well, it'd be good. It's been a long
Come
day.
on.
Finish your thought.
So this is the last
Thanks
segment
for
of
all
the
the
Extra
help.
Life. This is the last segment of the Extra Life stream. And for that, Halloween's on Wednesday. So we need to finish this out with something spooky. And one game that I felt would be really good to take a look at. It's one that I have seen played, but I've never actually played myself. And this is a game called Clock Tower. Clock Tower: The First Fear. Put out by Human Entertainment, I think relatively late in the SNES lifestyle, life cycle.
Yeah.
Let me just double check. Clock Tower, Human Entertainment. So the same people who brought, same company that brought out SOS. So hopefully this game plays a little bit better than that.
And this one was 95.
95.
Yeah, that's very late.
Yeah. I mean, PlayStation was out at that point. But yes, let's just go ahead and get into the game, shall we? So we're going to be... This never came out over here in its native form. This is a fan translation done by Aeon Genesis. So a really good fan translation group.
There was an English official release, though, right?
Was it? I don't think so.
There's the PS1 version.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
the PS1
PS1
came?
version.
Yeah, the PS1 was actually released over here.
Huh, because I'm looking at the release date, at least on Wikipedia list.
No,
only
PS1 was Japan only.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was
Then
also
what the-
released on the Wonder Swan in 1999.
Hold on, what? Really?
I kind of gotta see.
There was a
Oh.
Wonder Swan?
Okay, so it's probably because it came out on the Wii Virtual Console and the PlayStation Network.
Okay.
Maybe.
Also, while this loads, I need to actually wonder.
Nope, it's never been officially released outside of Japan. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I was
not
under
this
the
version has
impression that-
never been released outside.
I just gotta at least see a screenshot. Oh wow, that is monochromatic. Also,
Also, man,
Anyway.
the inspiration for the main character is fucking blatant. Now that
Yeah.
I've learned of it.
let's go ahead and start. So this is one of the, if it's not the first, it's one of the first horror game or like adventure games like this to have the concept of multiple endings that are like lettered.
Yeah. So that's the thing, like Dejin in the chat had asked, like, are there any fail states? No, because you can always get an ending. There's never
Yes.
a point where you really can't.
You can lock yourself out of a certain tier of ending. There's some
100%
optional
you can.
Let's go ahead and
stuff. Yeah,
start.
but there's some optional stuff. You don't actually have to find every way to hide, for example.
Quick start is you start right where you would. It basically it skips the intro.
It skips the intro.
Shit, we're a month late. God damn it, kid.
Ooh,
You will live in this mountain. Or maybe those might be.
Spooky
Oh, I see
sounds.
that.
That's a cloud.
To be fair, I could make the same mistake too with the way this kind of looks painted.
Just gonna adopt these 4 girls at once and bring them to my terrifying manor.
Ah, I see. She's going to sacrifice and bathe in their blood to maintain immortality.
Isn't that the plot of a relatively recent thing?
That's the story. That's the alleged story of Countess Elizabeth Bathory.
No, I know that, but there's also there's the shading on this lady.
This lady
there's
has an
also-
aesthetic.
Yeah.
She doesn't look very blonde in her character portrait either.
So I guess we should get into a couple of things here. So actually, what you were talking about would be the remake of Dario Argento's Suspiria. But that's not what this game is actually based off of. It's pretty much almost note for note based off of Dario Argento's movie Phenomena, down to the point where the main character, Jennifer Simpson, has the exact same outfit as I believe it was Jennifer Connelly.
Yep.
Yeah, Jennifer Connelly in the movie Phenomena, which was her debut film.
It's blatant, actually, if you look in a side-by-side shot.
Yeah, this game wears its inspiration so heavily on its sleeve.
Did we watch Suspiria or?
We watched Suspiria.
Suspiria.
Okay.
And we laughed.
I knew
fucking hilarious.
I did not find that movie that great.
It was not good, but it was funny.
I mean, I knew we laughed at it. That much I knew. I forget which one we.
I feel like we also.
So let me tell you about my sweet razor wire room.
Because I'm going to be showing 3 Argento films next.
I feel like the Connolly look is very popular amongst child protagonists in horror games. Like, I feel like Alyssa Gillespie from Silent Hill looks exactly like this also.
Yeah, I could see her having a similar. What are you talking? The movie version?
No, the game version. Like in all the photographs that you can find in Silent Hill on the PlayStation 1. She looks very similar, dress-wise, hairstyle-wise, face-wise. Like, there's just something very popular of, this style of lady protagonist for a horror game.
That's not good.
Oh no! A scream.
Why did you make that noise?
Because it gargled like that, okay?
That's gargling? I thought you were cat purring.
Yeah.
What? Why did?
Oh yeah,
Why does
a woman's in trouble.
noise I make get no?
Okay.
I'm so confused.
Damn.
Just roll with it.
It's all good.
Okay, so I seem to be actually in control now, so
Yes. Also, instead of having to click, you can use L and R.
yep, it looks like
Or
that
walking.
will make you
Yeah, but
automatically run.
But if you do that, you're gonna run out of stamina quick.
You can do that, but I think you can also tap it again, and that'll slow you down, won't it?
Nope.
Oh,
No,
never mind
the only
then.
way to stop at that point is to either click or press Y.
Yeah,
Okay,
do
I
not
was-
run unless you absolutely have to.
Yeah, that's fair. I was thinking that it would be handy to know the shortcuts ahead of time.
Because running out of stamina at the wrong time is pretty dire.
Yeah.
And to
but-
regenerate stamina, you would have to hit, I think, the X or B button.
You can also just stand still. You don't actually have to press something. It's quicker if you are.
Excuse me, I gotta speak some ellipses.
All right, so okay, so this is a secondary thing. So this is Anne's first death sequence. You missed seeing the back.
Okay. So what do I need to do? Oh, also that's
Okay,
something
so
to the right. Yep.
Yep. So here, you're going to want to run just all the way to the left. That'll take you where you want to go, and you have a possible escape.
No, don't go. Well, do I want to go upstairs?
You're stuck. No, you don't want to go upstairs.
You didn't want to go upstairs. It's
Yeah,
you clicked on it like a fool.
Yeah,
Oh,
if you click on it, it's a long animation. Just keep going left and take the leftmost door. Leftmost. There you go.
Yep.
Keep going.
And also, I don't seem to be able to not run.
Also, man, I've never seen the Scissor Man falling thing, and boy
Ladder.
howdy, does it look janky.
Click the ladder.
With the ladder?
Like-
Uh-oh.
Gosh, she does the girl run, and I hate it.
I
I
think
know,
the idea.
it's the worst.
I think the idea every time that the Scissor Man appears and he looks janky, it's
Stay near the
supposed to be
ladder.
slow motion-ish.
Stay near the ladder. Oh,
Not go down the ladder.
Yeah, you wanna
Yeah.
make
Look,
sure
controlling-
that
Controlling a cursor with a controller really sucks.
it's
You can
not that
press
bad.
the-
It homes in on things when you want it to, but it
Press
has to.
Y.
Yep, there we go.
Y will stop you from moving.
But yeah, sitting like this is actually the best way to recover stamina.
Yep.
So there's two ways that this can possibly go.
Nope,
That's
fuck
the
that.
other way.
Yeah! Get
Run.
the fuck out!
I can't believe the Scissor Man is so handy.
Okay, so, now what?
Alright, so that didn't work.
Well, you're supposed to throw down the ladder, aren't you? Oh, never mind. I guess not.
Yeah, you're a little late on that.
Are you watching the side stream, Loco?
I am.
Huh.
Okay, you're gonna run up the
Oop.
stairs.
Am I too far back?
Yeah, you might want to refresh. God, I've never seen that falling animation. It looks so bad.
It looks about as smooth as the shower animation.
No, it looks chunkier
Hey,
than
am
the
I
shot.
climbing on top of boxes?
I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
they're both as
Okay, I remember
chunky.
what
Like
that
they
is.
were made to sync up with the audio. Like
It's the right of the doors, right? It's this one right here, isn't it?
isn't that?
Nope, it's left. Go in the door. Come on, Jessica, work with me. Jennifer, not Jessica.
Okay, now go through that doorway.
This is on the second floor, right?
Yeah, this is the second floor.
Oh. Come on.
Press Y. The cursor will always turn into a square if you're interacting with something, right? So you're
Oh.
not aiming at the right place.
There we go. Yeah, there we go.
And I think B, just slam on the B button.
Yeah, you have. Whenever the screen flashes like that, you have to do something with the buttons.
Okay.
Are you sure it was B?
It's B.
It should be
It
the
should
same
be-
button that you confirmed.
Try Y.
No,
Like,
it should
where you-
always be the same button that you were
I
trying
always
to
get
use.
this one mixed up.
That's what I was saying. Are you repeatedly pressing it, or are you just?
Okay, then it's X.
I don't know if I have enough
It's
stamina.
just. It's the same button
has
that
nothing
you were
to do with this
confirming
thing.
with, and it has nothing to do with stamina. You're just supposed to press the panic button, which is the same
Like-
button that you.
Yeah, it
confirmed.
is the B button. So you should
Are
be
you?
slamming the B button.
Okay, let's try this.
And like, is it repeatedly tapping it? Because it's
Yeah,
like.
Oh, there we
repeatedly tap it. And it was B. I was wondering why it wasn't working.
Okay.
Okay, so just sort of going through the stuff here. So B is your panic button, Y is your action button, A is to choose between different items, and X will stop you immediately and will let her rest up.
Like this?
Alright.
There you go.
Okay, so now what?
Alright, so there is actually a couple things you want in here. Grab that rope.
The rope?
The rope is on the ground to the right of the box.
Oh,
Yep.
okay.
Well, that too, you want to grab that.
Remember, it always homes in.
And once you've grabbed the rope, you're going to push that box that's in the middle of the room. You might have to do it a couple times. Oh, right. Okay. So take your cursor and put it on the boxes in the back of the room again.
You just did it!
And now there you go. Adrenaline.
Yeah,
seriously, that's the only
don't worry about game logic sometimes. It's fine.
Well, it's basically they're like, yeah, it's adrenaline. That's the only reason.
Oh, good.
Now you can change your clothes and disguise yourself as the Scissor Man's Scissor.
Finally, you too can become a cultist.
So
Sure,
now
why not?
we're gonna head back to where we started because there's a room you need to go in.
So what exactly is the scissor dude?
We'll get into
Do you want to learn via the game, or do you want us to spoil it?
Actually, since you're up here, you really weren't supposed to come here right away. So come on out there and then head to your left. When you
Head to my left.
head to the left,
I'll
and then
wait.
what you're gonna do is you're gonna push this box. You're gonna look at the bird's nest first.
I hate that there is a reason for doing all of this, but none of it makes sense.
Not yet.
Come on.
And
Jennifer,
don't
work
touch
with
the
me.
stick. Now box.
Basically, Max, is you and 3 other girls got adopted by this strange man who lives in a place called the Clock Tower, named for the Clock Tower.
Yeah, and the owner of the orphanage, or the handler of your adoption, was leading you here, but then she was taking too long to show up, so...
Well, this
you
place
know,
is known as the Barrows Mansion.
like a curious little child, you were like, I'm gonna go look for the lady.
Okay, do I...
Okay, good. All right, so this is the first of a couple of RNG things. There's nothing in the nest, which means that the item you need is actually back at the start. So just head downstairs and just keep...
You could rest for now.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna have her do.
Usually, the Scissor Man will only show up in very scripted positions.
Mm-hmm.
It's not as... him appearing isn't as RNG heavy as, say, Clock Tower 3.
Yeah, but in Clock Tower
Tower
3, you're a
is-
magical girl, and it's great.
I mean, it is, of course.
Don't run.
Yep.
Okay, come on, Loco. Clock Tower 3 is hilarious.
I mean, I like
It's
Clock Tower
hilarious,
3
that's so
ironically.
Should I do it on the top floor, or should I just go back downstairs?
You have to go back downstairs.
Okay.
I mean, there's still stuff we can do in the second floor, but we need stuff from downstairs to do most of the stuff.
Because basically, there's a couple things that we kind of should have done ahead of time.
But we kind of got.
I
screwed.
mean,
It's all good.
Am I locked out of the best ending though?
No, you're not locked out of the best ending.
So just straight up, what Torpid was saying earlier about not touching meat is actually true. Because if you take it, you will not be able to get S rank. You will only be able to get A and below. And I'll explain why later.
Okay.
Also, Lolo, you down to save state? Because you could get the best ending.
Oh,
right.
The most ridiculous ending, you mean?
Just keep going left.
Just like toss down a save state to make your life easier, so we don't need to just retread a shitload.
Okay.
Oh yeah, we should probably be safe stating out a lot of this, honestly.
Not really. You don't need to save state.
Can I just run?
And you can run. Yeah, we're not saving the stamina for anything.
You can actually keep running even when you have red health. You don't actually need.
Yeah, but you're
yellow and
turbo
blue.
fucked if you run into Scissor Man.
Yeah, you're turbo fucked if you do. But it's fine. You won't. You're a smart orphan. Resourceful.
Yeah, so why don't we just, there's an evil scissor man, let's just get the hell out of here.
Again,
Fuck this shit, we outie.
the answer that
Oh,
You need to find the keys first. Where do you think the keys are?
are they... Oh. Okay.
You did it. You fucking solved the mystery of where the keys are. Now it's just
You figured out the riddle of the Sphinx.
It's just a matter of deciding whether or not you want to do this.
Jennifer, you...
I think you need to. Yeah, you need to actually select it. There you go.
Also, my favorite bit of this.
I can get out of here, but the others, the ones that are still alive, because I didn't see them straight up.
So yeah, like they will actively try to get you to not do this ending too, which is the best part.
which is why it's okay.
They're desperately telling you to not do this.
Like, hey, there are other more important things going on here. You shouldn't just
Yep,
ditch.
here we go. My favorite
Look.
bit of this. To hell with your
You're in a
garage
horror
door.
You're in a horror film. You should have just do the smart thing.
It's not even just a smart thing, it's you're abandoning these other girls to die.
Yeah.
It's the morally vague thing to do. Well, I mean,
It's not
technically
morally vague to
speaking-
leave your friends to die. That's
Okay.
kind of pretty
No,
morally clear.
It's
Here's the
smart
thing.
from like a survival standpoint.
Yeah, here's the
but from
thing.
like
You
a
were
not
all
shitty human
orphans.
being.
You were all orphans. You're not
Okay, so
technically
that
friends.
that was Clock Tower the First Fear. I think this probably belongs.
How dare you?
And I mean, if you drive off in an era where there isn't a phone, or if there is a phone, you don't know if the landline is even working, you're doing the responsible thing. You can come back with, like, police or constabulary or a Mountie. I don't fucking know where this was set. Does anybody remember where this was set?
This is in Norway.
Okay.
Oh, right.
Yep.
Dan and Bobby, Mary, friends, background object, my favorite character.
Do not mock background object.
Big object.
The big object.
Background.
A big object is approaching.
Warning. Warning. Warning.
Ah, visual scene as opposed to non-visual scene.
Yeah, the auditory scene. Face graphic!
Ah,
God, these credits are slow.
they gotta make it suspenseful.
I mean, if you think this is slow, Lola, you could show them how long it takes for the title to.
Don't actually.
Didn't we already do that? Pretty sure we already did that.
Pretty sure you already did that.
I
Oh,
probably did.
told.
Well, okay. What's that supposed to be me getting told?
I don't
Who
know.
knows? Don't worry about it.
I don't worry about most things.
I mean, I could just.
Yo, yeah, you have fast forward. Why are you just?
Why does our 13-year-old girl know how to drive a vehicle?
Dude, driving's very easy.
Why does our 13-year-old girl drive a vehicle very well?
So the
Oh,
ending is
everything's
you
easy.
drive away, but it turns
Yeah.
out Scissor Man was in the car the entire time. Now you're fucking dead.
Yep.
Scissor Man
And that was
in
ending
the
H.
backseat.
The H stands for
Backseat
heck.
gaming for you.
Okay.
So we're gonna load?
Yep.
Here we
Okay.
are.
We're gonna pause.
So yes. That's the answer to why you don't do the horror movie thing. Interact with the game, you jerks.
Well, I mean, you
Well-
could play out the horror movie. It's not that you're doing this like doing the smart thing. It's not what a horror movie protagonist would do.
Also, it's the asshole thing.
So the last door in this room, go.
Okay.
Hallway, right?
Like that choice is the shithead thing to do.
I mean, yes.
It's like
Yes.
leaving the island in a case story.
This door, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, you want to take the northern door, not the actual door out
That
of the
door, yeah.
hall. Also, there's no door.
So
out
all
of
the
hall.
doors are basically going to be to your north. So I know that map looks kind of confusing, but if you just think of it in that way, everything's.
Ooh,
This one
spooky
just-
portrait.
Yeah, the switch is right there.
And then you're going to check that box.
You mean the
Also, I'll be right back. When you're done with this, go into the next room through that door on your right, click on the parrot, and when it's done, click on the bed sheet.
Okay.
Hey, another thing too is that certain things will stress you out, which will make your stamina go down.
Yeah, turning on the TV will stress you out, for example. I don't know if all the stress causes will immediately summon the Scissor Man, though.
No, but I'm just warning you ahead of time.
That's fair.
Because this parrot's a fuckboy.
Well, yeah, but I mean, what parrot isn't?
You're not wrong.
That bird cage is the one housing the parrot.
Yep, I see it in there. I want to hit the light switch first.
Okay, I forget if it starts squawking as soon as you turn on the lights, though. Anyway, remember the bed sheet is the one with the red.
Yep.
So is Scissorman the only thing that's going to chase you, or are there other things?
Okay, I just want to turn it up just to show, just
So
so
you
you
could
can hear
tell
that.
what
I'll
the-
get you. I'll get you.
Okay, yeah, that's what I asked. So like, is like I wasn't sure if it was "I'll kill you" or is it "I hate you"?
It's I
It's
hate
I
you.
kill you.
I keep hearing I'll kill you, but okay.
All right,
There you go.
congratulations. You've now unlocked a hiding point. You can only really use it. Okay, so now you want to go to that dresser and click on the inside, the drawers on the dresser.
Dude,
Just trying to recover a little bit.
If you leave the bird out long enough, the Scissor Man will come, I think.
Okay, well.
Yes, he will.
The Scissor Man will be like, "Hey, buddy, how's it go?"
Look,
You can also
that
look at the
fucking
picture.
bird is a grade A fucker.
You could check the picture if you want some.
Do not look at the mirror.
Look at
Yeah,
the mirror.
the mirror will stress you out.
Check out the mirror for some spooky.
Yep, that was.
Oh, I guess you're not in panic mode, and so it won't happen yet.
I'm also.
It shouldn't. It should be able to happen at any point.
Oh, okay. I don't know why
Okay.
it didn't then.
No
Okay.
worries.
What do I need to do now? Should I go out this door to the right, or should I just go out the door I came in?
All right. Well, I'm gonna get to there because you kind of skipped ahead by going straight to the second floor. So just give me a second.
I don't think you need to do anything in particular, if I remember right. Like, we can keep exploring the manor and I can tell you what to do. Or you can follow the guide.
Alright, so do you have the West Wing key?
Yes.
Yes.
Alrighty. Okay, so you're gonna go to the you're gonna leave here and you're gonna head back towards that second foyer.
Okay, and unlock the door using the West Wing key.
Not quite yet. You're gonna be looking for the kitchen.
The what?
Kitchen.
The kitchen, and that's
Okay.
gonna be remember those two doors that you saw? The one that's on the top, on the left-hand side on this floor is.
It's the kitchen.
You keep cutting out a little bit, Axie.
Am I?
Yes.
How's that? Is that better?
No. It's not better.
Hold on.
Like
It's like cutting out
the
at the
latter
very
end
end.
of better got cut out.
Yeah, that's probably getting a bit. Oh, okay.
How's
Yeah,
that?
X, are you in push to talk?
It's a
Yeah, I'm
little
on
better.
push to talk.
Yeah, okay, so that's the issue. You might want to go under voice and video. There are settings to determine how long your mic stays open after you let go of the button.
Alright.
You could probably bump that out a little bit.
Second
That might
floor?
be why you're cutting out.
Yeah, second floor foyer.
No, don't go to the second floor.
Wait, no?
No, you only need to be on the first floor. And you
Okay.
just go left, and instead of going to that far left door where the garage is, you go to the one that's right above.
So this one?
Nope, not that one. You're close.
Oh,
I think
right.
that
Yeah,
takes
there are
like
two doors on the left.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I think that takes you to the pool. We don't want to go to the pool.
No, that one doesn't go to the pool. That's a different area.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, the pool is a specific spot that we've passed a few times, but you're never gonna go.
Okay.
Says lock.
Alright.
Wait.
Wait, what? Oh, we would
you
unlock
never
it
got-
automatically.
Oh, you never got the key.
It's
Oh,
like
we
pocketed it.
Yeah, it was
Okay.
in the box. Or did you accidentally rewind past there? I don't think you did, though.
Yeah, I
We must
think-
have it. Just
Go back to the dining to the living room where that box was on the shelf and try looking at it again.
I could have sworn that we didn't rewind.
Yeah, it said pocketed the West Wing key.
It could be that this isn't the West Wing door.
No. You see, when they said the West Wing, they meant the TV show.
No.
So while she's
They just
walking,
actually
Lobo,
have
if
an
you want to
entire
look at your
cupboard.
maps, I'm going to help you a little bit in understanding them. So if you look at the bottom of each map, consider that the front of the mansion, okay? And then if you look at the top part of that map, that is the back half of the mansion, because there is 2 corridors connecting each section, okay?
Okay.
So that should kind of help sort of orient yourself. So right now you should be at room 3 on your map.
Empty.
Yeah, we already have the key. I don't think we actually have to use it because unless there's a different inventory for keys, but I don't think so.
Yeah, okay. I'm not sure why the.
I don't think that's the right door. That's
Oop.
just what it is.
It's the only door that's going to lead to the kitchen.
Do
The
not touch
TV
it.
turned
Just
on.
run.
Touch.
Just leave.
Touch.
Hey, the key is just to this giant cupboard they have full of the West Wing memorabilia.
No,
Why
not
you gotta
the
do this to me?
song that poisoned neoliberalism, or people who thinks that everything is good. Politics is just talking things out and not the war that it is.
Okay, now what do I do?
Go straight to hell.
Okay, how do I do that?
I mean, yeah, though we're already doing that.
Shit, you're right.
That's the room that you're supposed to go.
And I need the West Wing key?
Excuse me.
I wonder, should I do a quick start again?
Let me see.
Oh, maybe I have to go into it twice. The door's locked.
I'm looking at it right now.
Oh,
Okay, yeah, go in there. And then there. That door. Sorry about that.
okay. Okay, let's turn the lights on. Oh. Okay. There's a calendar here. Okay.
Oh, we finally made it to the kitchen?
Okay, so you're not going to want to open that? No, don't open it.
I mean, you could, but I
You
mean...
could, but
You should.
it's not going to work out well. So take your insecticide.
Incesticide!
No,
That too.
Kill the Lannisters.
no, just don't say that word anymore. Just put it in the right place, please.
Where's the right?
I think it's the thing in the back.
Use it on the metal doors.
You're just gonna throw that in there and hope for the best.
Okay, what did that? Okay.
Now you can get the meat. I mean, the key. The meat key.
The gold key.
Yeah, I don't think you ever have a reason to open the fridge.
But you really want to, don't you?
There are things in there that do things, but not if you want S.
You really want to open it, don't you?
Like, it's weird, because, like, the meat I mentioned changes the sequence of events a little bit, but enough so that you will not get S for, like, no reason.
Okay, so now where?
Wherever the gold key is
Okay.
needed. Probably.
So now you're going to go back into the foyer to your right, and you're going to take the door, the first door that you see. And if you go, as you're going through that section, if you hear a scream, don't check the window.
Do not look at the window.
Just do not.
The window is the bad place.
I
The
was
window
joking
will
about,
lock you out of the best ending.
Yes.
Yes.
Not that one. More.
Actually, it will lock you out of the good endings.
Ring ring. Phone call for Laura
Yeah,
Gillespie.
you want to leave here. You don't want to be here right now.
Because that's a great thing about that, is for some reason it just locks you into a bunch of shitty endings.
Yeah, head to your right, and then the next door you see that's up to the north is the door you want.
This one?
That's the one.
Like, this game's mechanics are just arcane bullshit.
They're not arcane bullshit. It's mostly like if you
Well, the triggers, I should say.
If you heard it, it didn't happen until you saw it. Which is arcade bullshit.
Like, if you want to look at it, you could, like, save state and then look out the window and then load up, but... Yeah.
You could do
That
that.
seems like more trouble than it's worth.
Nah, it's fun.
Well, no,
Believe in
it's a
yourself.
scene that you wouldn't see if you're trying to get the S.
Believe in yourself. Also believe in...
Okay.
But yeah, a lot of the ending bullshit is super arbitrary, and that is, like, one of the biggest problems.
Alright, so head to your left and head up the stairs. Alright, and as she's walking up, so what you're going to do next is you're going to just keep going to your right until you enter the next area. You know, when you transition to the next room.
Okay.
Also, despite some jank here and there, this is a really good looking game.
It is.
Yes.
First time I played it, I got the normal first Scissorman appearance, and it actually scared me.
Waka waka.
Funny enough, the first Clock Tower game I ever saw was 3.
Yeah, I
But
wonder
you're-
why you
you're
have a
cursed
fucking
intro.
positive opinion of that thing. I mean,
Look,
what's up?
Clock Tower 3 is a dumb game, but it's actually really kind of good in a very B-grade horror kind of way. It's dumb, schlocky, but it's a lot of fun.
But what did you say, Lola?
I was gonna say, you have the worst luck with getting into franchises, though.
Yeah, I mean, I genuinely like Clock Tower 3. I think it's really funny.
It has a couple of things, particularly something at the end that is gross and awful, but overall, like, it's a good game, and it serves its purpose.
I still find that amusingly stupid. Like, the entire thing is
But-
dummy shit the whole way through.
Should I have gone through that door?
Yeah, go through that door. Oh no, sorry, no, you keep going
Okay.
because you're looking for the door that's in the middle. Let me check my map.
Yeah,
But-
basically, Tyrion. The flags are complete nonsense in this game, but
I've come
whatever.
across the gap.
All right, so I'm sorry about that. Head left, and you're going to go to the second door that you see in the next room. It should be room 26. Yeah, and like, it's funny because this game's triggers aren't the worst in the series. Clock Tower Ghost Head is by far the worst in the series.
Which one is that?
That would be
It's
Clock
the
Tower.
one where the protagonist has to split personality and kicks the equivalent
Oh,
of the
that's-
Scissor
that's-
Man.
That's 2, okay.
Well, technically no, because the reason why we call Clock Tower the First Fear is because this and Clock Tower 2 are both technically called Clock Tower
Am I
here
right
in the
room?
state. Yes, wait. No, you should be in a child's toy room. Head back out.
Okay, because the...
You're in room 27. Go left one.
Okay, so... it was that.
Okay. But what I associate with being Clock Tower 2, I guess, and not the actual Clock Tower 2.
Correct. So there's 3 clock towers on the. There's 1 clock tower on Super Nintendo, which is called Clock Tower, and then there's Clock Tower on the PlayStation 1, and then Clock Tower 2. This Struggle Within on the PlayStation 1, and that's the United States. In Japan, it's Clock Tower for the Super Nintendo, Clock Tower 2 on the PlayStation 1, and then Clock Tower Ghost Head, which would be the Struggle Within.
So what's fun is that Clock Tower 2 is actually Clock Tower on the PS1.
Exactly. So that is why when we refer to them, we call it Clock Tower the First Fear, which is this game, and Clock Tower the Second Fear, which is Clock Tower on the PlayStation 1.
I hate this so much. Do not touch the puppet. Puppets are bad.
But yeah, Ghost Head is really fucking good in complete nonsense.
It was one of the worst playing experiences I had.
What do we need to do in this room again?
Yes, Clock Tower: The Second Fear is a direct sequel to this. So, Lola, you want to actually go check the toy box underneath that little clown on the right.
Okay.
Also, I mean, it's bad, but like at Clock Tower 2, Struggle Within or Ghost Head, whatever you want to call it,
Yep.
is really good because it has Bates, who is the best character.
Yes.
Bates is the
Bates
only
and his
redeeming
powerful kicks.
But yeah, the triggers in that game are miserable, including one that locks you out of the rest of the game. Yeah, so just give it a moment and then jam the B button the second you need to.
Did that do it?
Yep, you're good to go.
Yeah, if you notice the portrait on the bottom left is flashing, that was.
Oh, I did that, but did.
Yeah, no, I'm saying that was signaling, hey, dipshit, do this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but did,
So,
did I
this
do
actually
that
comes back
Did I
in-
do that successfully though, or did I screw something up?
Yeah, you
You
succeeded
did
because
successfully because you didn't get hit.
well, you got hit, but if you hadn't done it successfully, it would have just knocked you down and it would have flown around and would keep doing it until you finally died, which takes forever.
Yeah, instead you shattered its head.
Okay. So
All right, keep going to the right and go back to that hole in the floor that you saw.
It's gonna slowly backwards.
But yeah, that particular little thing returns in Clock Tower Ghost Head.
Meh.
Yeah, it also talks.
And I believe it. Yeah, it also occurs again in Night Cry.
Oh
So-
god, you want to talk about fucking Nightcry? Like,
No, I
ugh.
don't, because I played the whole damn thing through, getting every single goddamn ending and possible death in one run. So, no, I don't want to talk
Why?
because
Why not?
I was doing an LP to send the beef, and it was a horrible and frustrating experience that annoyed me from beginning to end.
This is why you don't LP games for other people.
Yeah, I mean, I know.
Like, say for
My
example,
buddy,
Matt Hazard.
let's say I know my buddy. Yeah.
I don't care if I get made fun of for this. I genuinely enjoyed it when I played it.
Okay, but my good buddy Highwang did a full playthrough of Alone in the Dark 2008 for beef, and that never got used.
Yeah.
Okay. Which door do I go to?
Okay,
Yeah,
so you're gonna
things
go
for
in.
beef.
You're gonna go into this door. The door that's here it should be all the way on the right side.
Okay.
Beef will betray you.
God damn it. Go through the door.
It's more like that channel's basically dead.
Nah,
It's
that's fair.
unfortunately, from what I understand, it's just because Venus' schedule has basically.
Made it
Kind of
impossible.
drive it. Okay, so you're going.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, you want to leave.
Chop chop. So what's a good place to hide?
You can try using the closet again, or you can run back to the bedroom at the beginning and try using the bed.
Can't you remove the floorboard here?
Yes, you can. I believe you can remove the floorboard and then you'll place it back down when it's over.
How do I do that?
You should be able to click on
Up so you can actually move the cursor
Yeah,
over.
stop running.
properly.
Yeah, you the problem is you keep running, so you can't actually do anything. So you have to actually like stop. So get over the board to the left. Stop. Now try.
No,
No, you
it doesn't
can't.
look like this is the right board after all.
Well, you can do it with this. It's I don't remember the exact sequence. So just either go back out through the hallway to your left.
Okay.
I don't hear the choppy choppy anyway.
Yeah, but the music's playing, so.
Yeah, I suppose. This is a dead end. That is not a good place to go.
Yeah,
You
not here.
noticed.
You want to go up through the hallway. Let me open up my map.
Oop.
Bump.
All right. Yep. keep going. You're gonna keep going left.
Also, yeah, sometimes the game will decide to dick you over like that.
I can't blame Sakurai worked on this.
So that's room 25. So keep going, and then the next door that you see facing northwards, you're gonna go through, and that will lead you to the front of the house. And you're just gonna go through that all the way through, and then you're gonna go down. You can no. Yeah, you'll want to go down the stairs then. Or no, yeah, no, go to your left. Left.
What?
You're gonna go, you wanna try the cloakroom. So just keep going left and take the bottom door.
It's not.
You might have to run back and then run forward. There you go. Oh, you're good.
Alright.
Casually walk over to the store.
Or is,
And then up in there.
okay, so it's just this.
In
room
that door.
again.
You passed it. Yeah, you wanna go in that door.
I like the song backwards.
Oh, right.
Does this hiding place keep working?
I've honestly never tried it multiple times, so I'm not sure.
Later, fuckboy.
His name is Edward.
His name is fuckboy.
I mean, that could be another word for fuckboy.
Okay.
Never met an Edward I liked.
Hey.
What?
Nothing.
Okay, so is it just go through? Because here's the hallway again, right?
Right, so you want to go back to that room where he chased you. So you're gonna go through there, and then you're just gonna keep on going to your right. When you
I like the power slide.
Hey, do what works.
Power sliding works.
Exactly.
Once more with feeling.
Okay, so let's try this again. Now, where do I need to go?
Okay, so you're gonna take a look at that little dolly in the back there with the 2 crates.
Clickety clacker.
Huh, that's weird looking.
Now we will exhume the wall to get to the fleshy meat within.
Delicious. We were denied meat once. We will not be denied meat again.
Okay, now what?
It's just full of asbestos.
Grab
I
that
think you have to use the stick to break it, don't you?
There are cracks here.
Yeah, let's make it deteriorate more.
Hell yeah, property damage.
It's fine, it's our home now, it's our property.
Well, it just fell apart like that.
Man,
Yes.
you are a fucking... You're good at this.
Ah, she has the mystic eyes of death perception, I see.
Oh my fucking god, you nerd.
Fate, stay, go away.
She doesn't have a sweet-ass leather jacket, so she couldn't possibly.
Alright, so just take a look at everything in the room.
The air in this room is gross, almost like it's been fucking walled off for ages.
But that should make it age like a fine wine, Torbo.
Huh.
No.
Walter Simpson.
Okay, but you forget that a body rotted in here, Loco.
Like this body right here.
Yeah.
Mm.
So this is fucking weird. Shut up. I'm gonna ban you. I have the power to ban. Can and will. I am not afraid of getting drunk on power.
It looks like a memo.
Quite the opposite, really.
War.
Oh no, my dead Skeleman dad.
Oh no, this note is on my birthday.
Dear skeleton dad, I will cradle you to sleep.
Just whisper sweet nothings into dead skeleton dad's ear.
Hello, little bird. Oh wait, that's for burbs.
Too chill!
No, demons.
Two chillin' demons. Oh no, they ate my right hand. Did you not have like a wife, dude? Alright.
I mean,
Come to
some
find
people
out,
are.
the mom's also named Jennifer.
That sounds really confusing.
Don't you feel like a jerk?
No, not really.
I mean, carnival parents name their kids after themselves. all the
That
fucking
is
time.
the skill. Yeah.
Okay, haven't seen the junior name applied, the junior name suffix applied to.
A woman.
Whoopsie doodle, it turns
Yeah,
out that
that's
my...
That's it. Brain work.
We've been
I've
doing
been-
this for almost. We've been doing this for 10.5 hours.
Speak for yourself, I've only been here for 6.
Exactly. You still
Well,
have functioning brain gas
4.5.
left.
All right, so you can head on back out through there. That door, by the way, is behind that oddly painted wall
That's
that
what
you
I
passed on
figured.
your way here.
Can't we open it?
No.
Oh, okay. You gonna try to turn
Carnival-
on the switch?
Carnival, my excuse is I had
Alright,
wicked
so you're gonna-
insomnia and ended up sleeping until 5:30.
All right,
Yep.
so Lolo, if you look at your map, your next location is going to be either rooms either 15 or 19. Because this is the next bit of RNG, is that there are certain rooms that
Are
will
we
be
in
switched
9?
around.
Oh, okay, second floor. Okay, so we need to go back on the first floor. So we're at 28, right?
Let's see here. So you just came out of, yes, 28.
Okay.
So to get to 19, you're going to
I
want...
was to say there's staircase like right here.
Yep.
So, rewinding a little bit, y'all asking, doesn't she have a mother? Did you forget she's a fucking orphan?
Yeah, I kind of wanted to point that out, too.
I was gonna say, but her father. Oh
Well,
yeah,
her
she
father
was-
is
Father is the
alive.
one
Yeah,
dead
you
here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
can have a dad who then dies, and then you get sent to an orphanage.
Also,
where you
and this is
hang out.
slightly radical. This is a radical idea. Maybe they got divorced, and he was the only one who was raising her, and the
But
mother
then-
just kind of dipped out.
Or maybe
so-
the mother doesn't matter in terms of the narrative. She's just gone.
But that brings up a questions.
Really?
Questions. I just.
All right, so that's the second bathroom. So that you're in room 18. So you want to leave here and then head out and go to your right one more door.
Do
Oh,
not
well.
open that door.
No, God.
You can open it. It's safe now.
I see.
You saw the girl die in a different place.
Head to your right, yeah.
No, don't
I
go.
can't believe Jennifer was made with sugar, spice, and everything nice.
And probably didn't
stop
have
going
the
in
chemical
that
X
door.
added in.
You already clicked there. That's the
Okay.
problem. Yeah.
Can't believe Jennifer's a
Nope,
homunculus.
that's as far right as I can go.
Where's her cool shape-shifting powers?
Did you go downstairs?
Yeah, I went downstairs.
We're not downstairs right now.
We are downstairs.
Yeah, because
Are
there's...
we?
Yeah, right there. And then there's 2 doors right here, so that should be... This should be 19.
Yeah, so this one should be 19.
But then... Okay.
Okay, so since it's not that one, then you're gonna try room 15. So that's gonna be 2 transitions over.
Book it.
Run.
4 out of
Let's never
6.
go back in that room ever again.
Yeah. So how you
rewind time? Like
so how you're supposed to be able to trigger the plank safe is you have to leave the room, go back in the room, cross the plank from the left, and then it will activate.
Come on.
Okay then.
Where is the... It's not letting me go in that door.
I don't think that's the one you go. Did you make 2 transitions? Try stopping.
Yeah, I did.
Try jumping.
Like, I can't... Like,
All right, leave the room.
Okay.
Also, this game's controls maybe suck a little.
Yeah, because there's a staircase.
Okay, well, there's no staircase where room 15 is, so keep going left.
Oh, 15.
Yeah, 15.
What did you think he was saying?
Go left.
Oh, go left. Okay, go
Yeah,
left.
left. And you don't have to rewind. You can just click in the other direction. You'll go.
There's a staircase, so on first
Yeah,
floor...
ignore the staircase. So you want to go. You want to go to your left, and you want to keep going through 2 transitions.
I did, though. That's the... Because going left, should be 11. Like, that's that staircase.
But
Do I
see,
go
to get
here?
into the room with room 11, you'd have to transition.
I did. That's this transition right there. Because see, here's the 3 doors. Because this should be 16.
Okay, so. All right, do me a favor and no. 14. Okay, so that's room 16. Yep, that's the chapel. All right, yeah. So you leave and go left 1 door.
Okay.
I mean, it's not hard to have better battle mechanics than Harvester.
Yeah, I always forget that game just
the
decided
thing
to
is
have
that-
combat at the end.
See, it's not giving me the... There's
Yeah,
no
see.
doorknob on it. Because see, it's not, like... Nothing...
All right. So next bet is to try 17. So just 2 doors over to your right.
Okay. Oh. Okay.
There we go.
Okay. Is this like an interior chicken coop, like slaughter room? Well,
Probably.
That.
The meat has to come from somewhere.
Okay, so.
It's more probable that this is
All right, single bird left.
reading and torture room. Oh right, do you have a key to open that?
Oh.
The cage with the bird inside.
don't
Oh,
know.
take it one piece at a time.
Okay, is there something that I'm supposed to be looking in crow corpses? They've been decapitated.
I
Like
I would just free the bird.
Please, that's a terrible song.
Tuppence a bag.
I didn't see free bird. I said free the bird. There's a difference.
Tuppence a bag.
Pop it.
Tuppence.
Wait, is there a bag that I'm not seeing?
No, I was.
Oh.
He said
just-
free the bird, so I said tuppence a bag. I was referencing Harry Potter.
Okay.
Check the tape.
What am I doing?
The table.
Okay, so that is what I'm supposed to do.
This noise is very good.
Yes, very much so.
It'll end as soon as you free it. Well, okay, not as soon, but pretty soon after. How about that?
Okay, now what?
It'll go away.
All right, so now you're done. Did you use it on both cages?
Oh,
You want to free the rat too?
Do it all.
there we go.
Oh, okay. They did actually run away.
Alrighty, so now, let me see. Okay, so remember that room you went into with the telephone and it was dark? I was
Yes.
like, yeah, don't go in there. Go back to there. So that we actually know where that room is because it could have been in two different rooms. So check your map and run to room 7.
You're conserving electricity in this situation?
I guess.
Alright.
Look, just because we're going to be murdered doesn't mean that we have to waste power.
Okay. This one?
Yep. Let's see here. Okay, so this part sucks because this is also RNG. So you're gonna need to leave and then try going back.
Okay. I take it I need something to happen in there?
Yep. Great. Try it again and just keep doing it till a thing happens.
What a good game.
Alright.
I'm just running through everything you've done so far. This really sucks.
Yeah, it's a neat adventure game, but the problem is getting the S ending requires arcane bullshit.
And hilariously enough, it's not even the canon and
Nope, isn't it just I?
A or B, technically.
Basically, if you got meat, you would have had the canon ending.
Because we examined everything in. There we go. Yep.
Bonk, bonk.
Okay,
Um,
no.
You might want to go home.
Okay, later, she says, as you just
Okay,
leave.
so, against your better judgment, go back into the room.
What?
Don't worry, there's a reason.
She's gone now.
Alright. So now that you've done that, check the table in the middle of the room.
The one with the goblet on it?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
The Holy Grail. You chose poorly.
Okay. Okay. Vacate the premises.
Alright, so now that you have that key, you're going to want to try to find the music room. So on your map, you're going to be looking at rooms 18, 19, or 25.
Okay, so we know it's not 19. Or 25?
Or 25, yes.
There are those 3 doors. Okay, this looks like a music room.
Okie dokie. So here's the next RNG element of the game. This will determine which item.
I got a better idea.
Later, nerd.
Yeah, try the room again.
Yeah, it's great if you
So-
don't trigger the encounter and leave, and then go back in. You should be good to go.
Time wizardry.
Okay.
No, that isn't time wizardry. That's just leaving the room and going back in.
Okay, so
So depending on how this part turns out, will determine which of the 2 items.
Oh, I saw him. Thought he was cute, but he ain't.
yep.
Check the curtains.
See you up there. Think you're cute, but you're not.
I am.
No.
Okay, picked up a staff.
Alright, so that's the item that you're gonna need. If that wasn't
Yeah,
there,
that
you
was
would use a couple of
convenient.
other things. Yeah, usually you end up with the staff. Sometimes no.
Okay, so is
Just
that
run
all I
out.
need in here?
Yep.
I'm just gonna huff it.
Okay, so you, the next area, and this is another annoying part where the trigger sometimes doesn't work. So you're going to want to head to room 21 on the 2nd floor.
$21. Okay, so it's on the other 21.
Yeah, 21 should be at the front, so you're going to want to head to your left twice and through that doorway.
Okay.
So once, twice, 3 times a late. Oh, I'm sorry, third time.
Max, I guess buy the Prima guide for the game.
And then go through that doorway.
The what? Or no?
To your right, to your right.
Okay, so I'm
I
going
mean,
to
that or
21.
trial and error.
Well, no, you'd have to get the
Yeah.
Prima guide, but
Oh, I
then you're
see.
gonna have to go to the website listed in the headers of certain sections.
No, you call the Nintendo Help Hotline.
Join
And
the
they'll give you a link
Nintendo
to the
Fun
website.
Club today, Mac.
Exactly.
Alright,
Yeah,
so
my
that
house,
Okay.
Mac.
Alright, so this part's sometimes it doesn't work for some reason. I don't know why. So just go examine both of the bookshelves.
It's because this game looks pretty, but is actually very janky.
It's very rough.
It has chemical symbols on it. Okay, so what else?
Just look at everything in the room. And then check the wall as well. Alright, so so you basically just gotta keep looking at shit until you're able to get some text off of that part on the far right.
Time will cause adherence.
Actually, she won't say anything. So I just want you to do this a few times because this is the trigger that's absolutely needed, but it doesn't seem like it's actually doing anything. Alright, yeah, that should be good enough. So you should be good to go in this room.
Okay.
So now you want to go to the chapel, which is room 16.
Okay, room 16. Okay, so go through the hallway and then down the staircase. Okay. This looks promising.
Okay, so you're gonna want to inspect that vase in the corner. Now inspect everything else in the room. Okay, finally check the middle of the room in the star.
Mm-hmm.
So remember that painting you saw in that other room just now?
The one on the back?
Yeah, not this room, but the previous room.
Yeah.
In the yeah. So take your scepter and jam it into that vase face. Okay, so the reason why I wanted you to just look at everything multiple times is sometimes she will not put the scepter in there because whatever trigger that is connected to looking at that particular mural sometimes just doesn't work. And if you don't get that trigger to, the far right of that mural, you have to look at that. And if it doesn't cause that trigger to happen, you can't complete the game.
Hmm.
So this kind of gave you the solution, but you can't do it right here. You're gonna have to get close.
Oh.
You need to do two things. Which do you think you have to do?
Oh, okay.
Nope.
There's
you
one
have
more
to
thing.
do another thing.
Yep, because it smells like Miss Mary.
Oh.
Now you want to keep going to the right.
Okay. Is there anything I can do?
Nope, she's dead. So now you're gonna have to go through that doorway.
What doorway?
The one between the candles to the left.
Yeah.
You walked by it to get all the way here.
Now you're gonna go left.
Okay. Oh, I see it.
That's why I said between the candles.
Well, to be fair, there was a shitload of candles on the other side.
Yeah, but there's nothing between two pairs of candles that you could call a doorway there.
Okay.
In any case, just keep going.
To the right?
Yep, and the game's gonna kind of take over, but just be ready.
God, I think I'm the B one. Oh, right.
Yep, go ahead and click.
What?
It's the other Barrows boy.
Say hello
remember how
to
they-
Dan.
Remember how they were demon twins?
Oh, right.
Don't forget to mash the button.
Oh, God.
What did you do?
No, it's just I didn't realize this. Oh, God, this is the wrong game to do.
Jam that B button, fool!
Okay, I gotta get stand up now.
Apparently, Max. Clearly, this one was the one who absorbed all the muscle.
Well,
Yes, those boxes contain explosives. There's no explanation for it. Move along.
Oh, okay.
You might want to keep walking left. Oh well.
Go in here. Oh.
I think
you
you're
probably
actually.
did want to go.
You want to
in
go
there.
back through that doorway, and you want to go through the doorway up top. Kind of looks like
There
a
we go.
face. Rah,
Sure.
rah.
Oh, right.
Use the elevator. So this also has its own associated ending. Yep, head up to the top.
Didn't you need to interact with the switches earlier? The ones between lot and the exit?
Nope.
Alright.
So
Are you sure?
I am very sure.
Okay.
Yep, because if you hadn't spoken to Lot, as Tyrion points out, you would have been caught between floors, and Bobby would have straight up killed.
Okay.
So Scissorman's name is actually Bobby Barrows.
Oh, he just hates the sound of the gears.
It's
Yes.
actually it's supposed to be the bells.
I think.
Because,
Oh, okay.
yeah, the bells are supposed to be ringing, but for some reason the sound file's not there. And that causes him to basically just freak out and fall to his death. And since you
That's
saw
right.
Anne die,
Congrats, you've killed 2 demons.
jam that B button! Crow boys!
Yeah, remember those crows you saved? Big
Yeah!
crow.
Remember?
You only saved
Wow.
one. The rest of them are new.
There's
that's-
crow buddies, the crow
well, that's-
backup, the crow gang.
Well, no.
Well, there's
this is
actual
the most-
science to back this up.
Yeah, no. This is the most realistic thing in the game. If you do a favor for a crow, that crow will get its friends and family and will watch out for you for a
Yeah,
little while.
crows are good people.
There's like an instance where a crow was bringing a dude money because he kept
Yeah.
like feeding him.
Yeah, no, that's actually a not uncommon thing. Is like if you keep feeding crows, they'll actually start bringing you shit. Like, hey, thanks, buddy.
See, now there's the freaking bells.
Like crows are actually super cool people.
And
Yeah,
they're insanely smart.
yeah. Like an average crow has the same intelligence of a 17-year-old human. So
There was one dude who trained a crow to learn how to use coins to put them into a slot to get food from a machine.
no, why would you teach a crow capitalism?
Because humans are garbage.
I mean, I knew one lady who would feed crows during her lunch break. So just after a point, every day she went to work, she would be just flocked by crows trying to protect her, and it was great.
So
She had a
that,
fucking crow army with her.
that is the end of Clock Tower, the first.
That
game.
is the best
Yeah.
ending.
and not the,
Oh.
the canon ending.
Yep.
The canon ending is all of your friends are dead, but you're not. Congratulations.
Mm-hmm.
So effectively, the person there at the building was just bringing people so that her sons could kill them.
Basically, to eat them. They were
Yeah,
sustaining
sacrificing
them.
Okay.
Also, the inverse is true with crows. If you're shitty to a crow just once,
They hold
People-
grudges.
They
will
hold grudges.
shit on you. And they can recognize faces, too. That's the thing. Is they did a study and they found that crows can literally recognize human faces.
Yeah, they'll start to
Crazy.
actively avoid people who are continually shitty to them.
Or they'll just, like, harass them. Like, there was
Yeah.
one person who kicked at a crow once, and the rest of the time, every day, it would shit on him at the exact same time.
So yeah, that was S.
Good work. And right at
Yeah.
midnight, too.
Well, Midnight your time, not midnight my
Yeah.
time. Not the one that counts.
Fuck you.
East Coast is best coast.
I'm not doing
is,
an
isn't it?
11. I'm not bitching out an 11-hour stream.
And I need 12 hours for. I'm getting 12 hours for community service for this.
All right,
as
it's
well.
time to start your Night Cry playthrough. Let's do this.
Well, I will be right back in 1 second. While I figure out what to do. So 1 second.
Second Fear.
No, I don't have.
I mean,
it will take. By the time I get it working, it will be done.
Why don't we just?
We can rank. You can rank your setting it up.
I'll be right back.
We could do Jackbox games. This is like just a.
I don't know how we're gonna rank that though. I don't think that counts as retro.
I mean, true. I was just saying, like, hey, we got through. We finished early. How about we just do just a non-retro? Just we made it through kind of thing.
Victory lap.
Yeah, victory lap.
A wine tower.
How old is which game? Well, they're not talking about you don't know Jack. They're talking about Jackbox. Which is a series
Damn,
of
if
games.
we had You Don't Know Jack, though. Then we could get away with it.
I really don't want to keep playing games without data trivia.
There's a little something problematic about that other one.
Some of that was just really poorly timed.
Yeah.
When did 3 black kids die in a bomb? Thanks. Jeez. God damn.
What are Zionists?
I mean, I was
Ugh.
hinting at that. I was trying to not say it for very specific reasons.
I'll say it. It happened on stream. You'll be able to go look at the videos on demand and see it again and again.
In cringe.
Permanently ingraining it into the lore of the show.
Okay, so first off, we need to go ahead and just rank that.
Clock tower?
Or how? Well, okay. How about this? How? Because there's 3 that are like you can get quickly, can't you?
I mean, you can get a bunch of endings pretty quickly. The only ones that are a pain are going to be like the main ones, like A and B. C.
Yeah, S
F.
through B are generally the rough ones.
If you rewind to before you spoke to Lot, I believe you can get another ending right away.
I don't. It won't last that long. But we did H.
So like if you had gotten the meat, it would have changed the sequence of events, and you would have at one point I think like ended up in a cage that you would have had to throw the meat out to draw something away.
Huh.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we might as well say who it is. It's actually Mr. Barrett.
Yep.
The husband basically just got locked up and became cannibalistic.
Okay.
So there's a couple things you can do in the elevator. The C ending, if you press the second floor instead of the third floor, there is that's how you would do that one. For the B ending, you would actually have to have heard the scream and then looked out the window.
No, I thought B was getting the meat.
I think A is getting the meat, but not letting Lot die.
Yeah.
Immediately.
Basically, how it works is if you don't do any of that stuff, you get S. If you grab the meat, now you've got A or B. And to do A, you would do a bunch of things. All the stuff you would do in S ending, but you just don't look at the out the hallway.
Like
B
essentially,
ending,
the difference between S and other letters in the higher ranks is whether or not you meet the one other survivor in the tower that is not an orphan or a member of the Barrows family. Like if you meet a caged man, you didn't get S.
Also, you want to explain what you mean by the scream?
Okay, so in that those 2 hallways that you kept going back and forth through are called the scream hallways for obvious reason. The second you hear that scream, if you look out the window, you'll see one of the other whichever other person that you didn't see die already fall to their death.
Basically, it's Schrodinger's slasher. If you don't see them die, they're not dead.
Pretty much. And there is also another way to see if you see Laura's death at the beginning in the tub, and then go into that first hallway with the rock pile and go out through that tiny hole, you will actually see Anne die in the swimming pool. But yeah, there's a couple of endings related to the car. There's a couple endings related to the elevator. One ending just straight up happens because you didn't check out a bunch of important stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, just observing various shit will change the sequence of events in ways. It's really strange.
Yeah.
Like the way the game systems work is very, for what's basically a basic ass set of triggers, very arcane.
Yeah, so if you want the G ending, which is the other car ending, you want to see the first person die, and then you basically want to see both of them die, then use the car.
Forget what's the difference?
The difference is, in ending H, she gets killed by Bobby in the car. In ending G, she makes it to the orphanage, but dies mysteriously in her sleep.
Oh, okay, so Bobby tracked her down.
Canonically, the director said that Bobby's the killer. That gets her.
Okay. Well, I think I figured out something that I can do real quick. So let me just quick get this prepared.
All right, Mr. Bones, the revisit.
No. Oh. Okay. Well, that's one. Let me just take a look at something real quick. Okay, we can figure out something after that. Okay. So Clock Tower. In terms of ranking it, so I would say that game, at least, it definitely goes above Princess Tomato.
Yes, definitely.
Whether or not it goes above Famicom Detective Club Part 2.
I would prefer Famicom Detective Club Part 2, if only because it's more coherent, and I do generally enjoy the characters more.
Yeah, I would say that's fair.
Also, as a game, I think it plays better solely for the fact that
you can get to the ending of that game without having to consult walkthroughs and, deal with RNG.
I mean, that's because it's incredibly linear.
Yes.
Yeah.
So,
but still, like, I find all of the weird flags in this game fascinating, but at the end of the day, it's also a huge pain in the ass if you want to get anything done.
Yeah, if you're going into it completely blind, it's not going to be as good of an experience as I would say that Famicom Detective would be.
Yeah. So.
Well, no, this is a game that's interesting to go into blind, but if you want to get shit done, then you've got problems.
Right, that's fair.
If you're someone who kind of has to get all the different endings, and you won't be satisfied until you get the best one.
Or you have to get the best ending right away.
And also, I wouldn't say that's really a positive point.
Yeah, I don't think getting roofied is positive. Based on Caduceus's comment. Okay, that was 1995. And that was Human Entertainment. Not the SNES, not the SPES, the SNES.
It's an adventure game.
Yeah, it's definitely an adventure game.
Boy, is it an adventure game.
And it's also definitely spooky. Sound.
That's alright. Like the music is good. Like what little music there is.
Yeah.
The chase theme, freaking great.
Yeah.
It really does create an environment of
And it's got lots of atmospheric noises. When you go into the one bathroom, you hear the dripping of water. The sound actually isn't the only sound I'd say was bad was the parrot and the lack of bells at the end.
Yeah, the botched sound file. Yeah.
Also, the fact. Well, also it is nice the fact that yeah, Suited 51 did work at Human Entertainment. I don't think he worked on this though. He didn't. Actually, no. I think about it, he didn't. Because yeah, he was working on their Fire Pro games.
Yep, which they did a handful of.
For the sound, I think maybe B.
I'd say B. B, yeah.
Yeah.
Style. This game looks
It's
really good.
Fucking
Really good.
gorgeous. It is
Yes.
such a good-looking game.
Yeah, I'll go A.
You could tell what everything is.
Feel. This is where I feel like it's a little rough.
C or D.
Um,
Because
I would say D.
D.
I'm thinking D as
And
well.
you need a giant guide to even get the bears.
Not just that, but just using it. You're controlling a cursor
Yeah.
with a controller, which even if it does tend to lock to things or warn you, it's still
Actually,
genuinely
I'm
frustrating.
curious about something. Let me take a look.
Are you wondering if it works with the SNES mouse?
Yes.
I don't think it does.
I
Actually,
wouldn't be surprised.
I'm pretty sure it doesn't.
Clock Tower SNES mouse.
Because even with its lock points, it still is extremely janky.
It does not list. Clock Tower is not listed as a game that supports it. However, Camel Tree does so apparently support it. So yes. Also the Picross game that's on Super Nintendo works with. That's neat. Anyway. Yeah. So. Yeah. Yeah. Impact.
I would say this is like a B or A.
I don't know if I would definitely not A.
If
I'd
we're
say
going
B.
by notoriety, I'd say B, but only now because when it. I mean, we
I'd
only
say-
just
yeah,
really kind of been finding out about.
I'd say B. It's not like it was revolutionary, but it did inspire. Like there were movies made on the fucking franchise. It went on for a while. Like it's pretty well known.
Yeah. Also,
And it also was enough to get Nightcry made, so.
Also, it's one of the first games of this type to have the multiple lettered endings.
Yep.
And there was a movie being made about it. Did I mention that in the first one?
Maybe.
It had some good ass fucking promo stuff too. Like art.
Yeah. But it got shuttered the first time, and then they switched directors twice, and then the last director that they had for it died mysteriously, and they stopped production.
Yeah, that'd be a sign to me to stop production of the movie.
All right. Age. This is definitely not aged super
Yeah, I'd say
well.
C.
I'd say about a C.
C's fine in difficulty.
Depends. If you're just looking to beat it, it's pretty easy. If you're looking for the best ending, it's fucking difficult.
I'm gonna split the difference and say D.
But yeah, like there was a bunch of like promo posters for that Clock Tower movie, and some were pretty neat.
So.
Others were really bad.
Yeah. So, that's Clock Tower, the first Fear. That was an interesting little experience. So, I still have 45 minutes that I need to kill. So, I feel one thing that I should probably take a look at if I'm doing, haunted house games, is, also, Jesus Christ, how many, things are there for this? Did it not download? It's
Did you make a mistake somewhere?
Hold on one second.
Believe in yourself, and then believe in yourself hard.
Okay, let's try this. So yeah, there's this game. This is Haunted House for the Atari 2600.
I was hoping this is what you would play.
Oh, also. So yeah, this is widely considered to be the first horror game. So let's figure out how. Okay, what's the button? Okay, so there's that. Let's just start on 1. Okay, so we have a pair of eyes, and we have a lantern. And I believe our objective is just basically to get to to find stuff, I think.
You need to find 3 pieces of, I think, a scepter. The only way to find them is with your lantern.
Okay.
Is there any reason you don't have it on more?
It just kind of cuts out every once in a while.
You got ghosted.
It's fine, he got a piece.
So is the remake any better?
No.
Okay, just checking.
It's a badly broken mess.
So it's faithful, is what you're saying?
I think this game works just fine.
Again, faithful.
I hate listening to this.
It's like the noise is happening literally in my brain.
Okay, this is.
Get me the OST.
Okay.
So basically, just do some damage to your wires and your speakers.
Okay, so...
You know, maybe horror should have died after this.
Oh. Oops,
If this is the first, maybe there shouldn't have been any more.
Horror was a mistake.
Now, once I have this up to
Basically.
do, I just try and get out?
I think so.
So what's the actual goal of our good game?
Literally that, get the staff and escape.
Did we not get the staff already?
I just
There's
got
the
it.
and escape bit.
All 3 earn pieces and get out of the mansion, is what it says.
So why are we failing to escape?
Like,
Okay, so what you have is a scepter, and that's used to thwart enemies. But you don't have the urn.
oh, so do I need the urn to escape?
Yeah, you need
3 earn pieces.
one that looks like a 4, one looks like an eye, and then one that's kind of squishy.
And I think it was around here.
Fastest way would probably be to just check each room.
Check it how?
Well, you start at a corner and you keep lighting as you walk up, and then you go over and you just go down and you just cover the room like that.
Wait, can you only carry either a vase piece or a...
There you go, get out of here. Run, run! It's not a trophy, it's a vase. Urn.
Oh, no.
It's fine, you're still alive.
So what do we actually have to do to get out of here?
Bet.
There you go.
Wait, so we won?
Oh,
Game over.
oh, that was it.
That was it. Oop.
Oh,
Drop kick my cat.
oh, don't do that.
I'm very confused.
Okay.
So when you start the game, you've got 9 difficulties. The first one that
Each
you're
more difficulty than the last.
well, yeah. First one, the borders of each the play area are always lit. There are no doors, so you don't have a key. There's only 3 creatures. The second one, all the borders are dark. There are no locked doors, but there are doors. Still have 3 creatures. In the third one, some doors are locked, and there's a key in the first room. Fourth difficulty is changes the key placement to random. The fifth one just adds more spiders. In the sixth one, there are all five creatures are placed, and they can chase you from room to room, and ghosts can pass through doorways. In 7, if you're touched by the bat, you'll drop your item, and that moves somewhere else. 8, all the creatures are faster, and the ghost is invincible. And then in the last one, the house layout is different. All the creatures can chase you from room to room, even through locked doors.
This game, I bet, cost $80 when it first came out. Yeah. That's
Amazing.
even short. I was gonna say, yeah, 2600 games are normal, short, and simple. That's a bit much, though. So yeah, that's Haunted Castle. Not Haunted Castle, Haunted House. What would I even call that? Like, what?
You house to
Adventure
haunt.
Delve maybe?
Maybe, or is it just because maybe? Yeah, why don't we call it Delve? So I would probably put it maybe last.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
Wouldn't want to play it over Dragon Slayer?
Nope. Haunted House. 2. 1981 by Atari for the 2600. Let's just call that survival horror. Technically spooky. Sound. Let's just. Style. The eyes were neat. So I'll put C. Feel. I'll also put C. Impact.
Oh, great.
I mean, technically, it's the first horror game.
And, I mean, most people know it.
Yeah. I'll put A. Age, let's just do that.
Holy
And,
shit, did that game age.
also difficulty, I could not figure out how to lose. So yeah, that's Haunted House. That's 35 minutes I need to find now. 1 second. Let me see if I can quick conjure up something.
Sweet Home New Game Plus.
No. Let's just quick. Let me just take a quick look through this list. How about
Let's do some Godlimations games.
Actually, no. I know a game that'll take 30 minutes. Because I think that's about as much as we're going to be able to stand of this.
Zombie Inglor.
No, the name of this game. Oh, where? Oh, wait, is it? Hold on, let me. Oh, it's. So this game, a while back, I think actually, on a Friday the 13th, we took a look at Friday the 13th. So naturally, I think there is a companion game that we probably should take a look at.
Nightmare on Elm Street.
You bet.
Awesome.
Alright. I mean, sure, why not? I'll sit for this. Why not?
Okay, let's just do one player. God.
Yeah, remember that part in Nightmare on Elm Street when you punched a fucking snake?
You didn't do anything. You weren't in the movie.
I absolutely was. You don't know. You don't know me.
I was in the movie, but if I was, I would have punched the fuck out of those snakes.
Also,
They'd be like, why'd you punch that snake? Freddy Krueger.
Also, it is very clearly a Rareware game.
So every time that you would run in to a zoo just to beat the shit out of every serpent inside, you would blame a magical dream man. And you would expect to get away scot-free with your animal abuse.
No, I just like beating up snakes. Freddy is a means to an end.
Again, you would
the ends
actually
justify
tell
the
people,
means.
You would actually tell people that you're doing this because Freddy Krueger exists.
No,
I'm doing it to
defeat
defeat him.
Looked at me funny.
See, the key to defeating Freddy isn't in dreams. It's punching snakes in the face.
No, the key to defeating Freddy is make everyone fear you more than him.
Starting with snakes.
So therefore,
Exactly.
you must learn the ways of fear.
I mean, technically, if you wanted to prove that you're the most feared person, you'd go punch a honey badger.
No, no one is crazy enough.
That's exactly why you would do it.
I feel like that would just prove that you're the most insane person, not the most fearless.
I mean, wouldn't you be afraid then?
I mean, you just watch a dude punch a honey badger in the face without even, like, breaking his... That too. Just no sweat, no flinch, just boom, punch a honey badger in the face. You'd be scared of...
I don't know if I'd be scared of the person so much as, immediately calling the ambulance because the person does not have very long to live on this earth. Like, I don't have things to fear from people that will die soon.
Okay, but what if they die and then haunt your dreams?
Exactly.
I mean, I guess I would be afraid of a person if they're, like, saying, if you don't meet my demands, I would punch this honey badger in the vicinity of you. I'd say,
No, you see, it's a combination training/suicide.
I'm just saying, it's
becoming
not
more
the
powerful.
person that would scare me. It's
Until
dealing
eventually
with the
he
honey
dies.
badger afterwards. That would
Until eventually he dies from the training and then can go on into dreams and punch the shit out of Freddy.
I see. By being struck down, he's become more powerful than you could ever imagine.
Exactly.
I can imagine
the power of honey badger.
What's wrong with you?
Lolo, what is happening on your stream now?
I don't know.
It's late. That's what's happening.
Speak for yourself, I just like saying dumb shit.
I mean, yes, that's nothing new.
They're bones.
They're supposed to be the bones of Freddy Krueger.
Collect all the bones.
Oh, so we're doing Simon's Curse thing again.
Pretty much.
We're not only collecting all the bones, we're then putting them
He has
back
a lot
in
of
the body
femurs.
parts. We're putting them back in the body parts that they came from, and then beating the shit out of those body parts.
Okay, but Freddy has a lot of femurs.
Also, Simon, again, another man I wouldn't be scared of. He had to use a whip. I would have walked into Dracula's castle and punched him right in the...
Right in the what? Right in the what?
The face.
Did I cut out again?
Yes.
Yeah, you
Yes.
cut out a little.
Well, that time it worked out great because I'm not finishing it now.
Punch
You'll
right in the
have to-
dick, yeah.
It just punched Dracula in the dick. There you go.
I mean, Vlad the Impaler can't impale if you take away his impaler.
Precisely.
No, I don't think it works out that way, but I'm just gonna
Also,
say-
Castlevania Dracula is not Vlad the Impaler.
I refuse to acknowledge non-Vlad the Impaler Dracula.
You're the person who calls it Frankenstein instead of the monster.
No, I am saying that fucking Dracula in Castlevania is not goddamn Vlad the Impaler. This
Right.
is confirmed in Lament of Innocence.
Which is canon.
He was actually buddies with the first Belmont, Leon Belmont.
And he
There's-
got mad at God because for whatever reason.
'Cause his wife died.
No, monster
There's
is
so
not
many
Frankenstein.
retellings of Castlevania,
Okay.
one of them has to have regular old Dracula.
I want to point out that just because you reanimate a corpse doesn't mean it automatically adopts your surname. That's not how it works. It's the monster, damn it.
Dracula.
I will die on this hill. I don't
Yeah,
care.
it's Frankenstein's monster.
Right. The monster. It's not Frankenstein. It's just the monster, or Frankenstein's monster.
Just
How do
like
you,
how
how do you
Dracula
know?
in Castlevania
It's
is
not
not Vlad the Impaler. Dracula
How do
is
you
just
know?
what he calls himself.
How do you
These
know?
are hills worth dying on, trust
Well,
me.
okay, for starters, I don't know if he called himself the Impaler. For seconds,
He
how
definitely
do
did
you know
not
that-
call him. Vlad Tepes did not call himself the Impaler. I can almost guarantee that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
100%
definitely
he
the
did
creature
not.
did-
That was
the
what he was
creature
called
did
by
not.
the enemies. His enemy.
Also, no, Tyrion, the creature at no point in the game, in the book, adopted Frankenstein's name. That
If he
never
adopted
happened.
a name, he adopted Adam.
Again, my question is, how do we know that Frankenstein's monster's name is not just some stupid, experiment number?
It's Brent. The Frankenstein's monster's name is Brent.
It's
No,
actually
no.
Jeff, I will have you know.
Actually, if it's like most modern scientists, he was probably named after some sort of shitty pop culture icon. So, imagine a modern take on Frankenstein, but his name is Pikachu now.
God damn it, no! You will not do this to me!
Please, his name is Luke.
God,
No, it's
Ah.
Kylo.
Oh god, no. Even worse.
I named my creation after my favorite ship.
Ready Player One, but with Frankenstein. And just Frankenstein.
Behold, my creature who I name Venom.
No, it has to be the favorite ship, so it has to be like Spinom or...
No, behold the creature
Yeah.
I've created. I will name it Katniss.
No, that's not a ship name. It has to
Oh.
be something cringy, something that makes you regret ever knowing that people...
Percy Jackson is the name I'm gonna give my monster.
Look,
Bella
it has to
Swan.
be something that you know people will regret
No,
in the
I
end.
got it. I have named my creature Edward.
I'm gonna
Edward
name
Cullen.
my...
I have
I'm gonna-
named my creature Boruto.
God
No.
I mean, yes, that will
No.
also make me regret things, but it has to be something like Sherlock X Watson 3.
My creation, that Sherlock Mind Palace.
Okay, I don't know how many are gonna get this one, and I hate that I know this one, Corbett. I know you will get this one. I have named my creature Chocolat.
Why?
No. I feel bad about myself.
Why would you do this?
Feel the
None.
shame.
I have no idea what that reference is, but
If it's what, I think I know what it is.
Cat
I mean, I
girls.
might know it, but it's just too
Yes,
late.
that's what I thought it was.
Yes, that's exactly it.
Wait, what?
Let me tell you about Nekopara.
Oh.
Please don't talk about Nekopara.
HP Lovecraft.
If you could just do anything, could you not?
Oh my god! No! You made me think it, you son of a bitch!
What?
Watch out. It's ahead.
Gonna name it Trilby.
My creation, Terrence Railby.
Yes! Never has there been a more perfect name.
Stop spitting out bacon.
Got 25 more minutes.
So how long are we supposed to keep playing this, according to you?
Midnight Lolo's time, which
Midnight Central Standard Time.
yeah, which is 1 a.m. Eastern.
I have a plan. My plan is I'm gonna go play Half-Life. Bad mods.
No, it's, what is it, Vampire Killer or whatever it is?
Is it
What?
Vampire Killer today?
I think that's what he's doing.
Damn it. Do I have
Vampire
that?
Slayer, excuse me.
I don't think I have that.
I'm gonna name my creature Takuma Sakamoto.
I'm gonna name my creature Put Geno in Smash Sakurai.
I'm gonna name my creature, no.
Damn it, Sakurai, why did you create a creature just to answer my question? Finally, Miyamoto's creature, Bowsette, but less
God.
horny.
Impossible.
I would say
Look,
Bowser.
I
was gonna say, you mean Bowser, except no, that actually doesn't work.
Every day Geno fans are denied is just a good day in my book.
There's just so many people. There's just so many people, what's the word?
Who want to be wrong, yeah.
No, I can't remember what I was gonna say anymore. What is Vampire Slayer? How do I put it in the box?
Behold the blue eyes white creature.
I hate it.
Comes with a tiki torch.
Wait. No. 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 I had to think about that. You made me think about this. I
You made me
feel
think
like
about-
that's...
You made me think
feel
about
like
Lovecraft's cat, okay? Fair play.
I didn't make you fail. You
Uh-oh.
didn't think about the cat at all. The cat was just there.
What a terrible night to have a curse.
What a terrible night to have a skeleton.
I don't even know what I'm doing.
You're playing a bad game, Lolo.
I mean, yeah. So that's
Behold my creature, Yarko-san.
I mean, it does.
No.
Yarko-san.
No!
Behold my creature, Kira.
Wasn't it Naruko-chan?
Also,
It's
at this point,
Hayori
you're
Yarko-san.
just naming things at this point.
Yeah.
I know.
Okay, no, this is getting ranked now.
Good.
Just F's across the board.
Thank you for stopping us.
Did you stop us?
I'm gonna put that in the attack category because
God, what a fucking terrible thing that was.
That game was not good. Let's put that. I'm thinking below. I'm putting that below Bubsy.
That works.
Alright.
Nightmare on Elm Street. 52.
Naming my creature Isekai did nothing wrong.
Burn it.
I don't know. I'm
Also-
just gonna put something there.
Apparently, AMD is ceasing its graphic driver development for 32-bit operating systems.
Joy.
I mean, there's no reason not to.
Who's doing that?
AMD.
Like, it's probably
Air-
just a money hole at this point.
Aaron Bath?
Wookie.
Okay. Sound. That game had music.
Garbage. It was a garbage sound.
Yeah. That's,
Hot
I mean, the music wasn't bad, but
The rest of it
Yeah.
was.
the styling is not good. It's just random nonsense. Also, the feel of it just doesn't feel good. Like what? Actually, I'll put the E. Impact. It was there. Age. It is aged poorly, and also difficulty is there.
I like how we're just waiting through it. No input. Just I'm ranking this shit.
We don't need to. We do not need to think about that game.
You also want
Sure you
to
do.
tag Space Harrier there.
Want to do Friday the 13th
Right.
now?
We already did Friday the 13th.
Yep.
Oh, did you?
Yep.
Yep, did it on Friday the 13th.
Okay.
Oh, it's right. No. Okay, so yeah, there's that. Okay, so let's. Okay, we have 19 minutes left. Let me think of something real quick. Let's see, what kind of sort of spooky thing can I take a look at in 19 minutes?
Why did you have to do that? You son of a bitch. Those cats are in my head now.
what?
They're humming the
Marching
cat parades.
Cat Brigade. I hate you so much right now.
I had a few bars of the cat parade and earworm.
Would a Newgrounds or Congregate game count?
That would take too long to actually load up. I'm looking just at the games that I have on for like NES and such.
You could do Friday the 13th. Rank it.
Weird.
and then
I already
forget
did
about
that.
it. Oh,
Okay,
you
but did you rank Friday the 13th yet?
No.
Because I don't think that was
Yeah.
suggested yet.
What else is there?
Jaws?
Uh,
Jaws is technically horror.
It's suspense. Does that really count as horror? I guess it's horrific to spend all the time grinding for the.
Actually, I wonder
money
if I could
to
beat
do
Jaws. You know what?
those.
Actually, I wonder if I can
10
actually
minutes.
beat. Yeah, let's see. I wonder if I can actually beat this in. We're gonna try and do a
19
speed run
minutes?
real quick. Yeah.
If you fast forward, maybe.
oh, hi, Rafferty.
Hey,
Look at this guy.
I've been here since you guys been talking about your stupid monsters.
Don't get me started, guys.
Okay.
Yes, the sea, the greatest horror.
So, this game is really weird because it's a game that was made by Westone, the same people who made Wonder Boy.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cat believes in you, Lolo.
So this is, I guess, kind of a shmup. So we want to.
I agree, Cat.
So we
God,
want
I
to get.
hate this fucking game.
Okay, we want to get.
Alyssa's
that's
feeling
strong.
really talkative, isn't she?
Yeah, I don't know. You just
Yeah.
got all talkative.
It's your cat, okay.
Yeah, it's my cat. He probably missed me.
Yeah,
So
my
I went
cat
out.
fucked off.
I went
But
out
you
and did some
punted it.
errands.
I didn't punt, I lightly drop kicked her.
Lightly drop kicked?
It's complicated.
It's like saying that you gently roundhouse kicked someone.
As I was putting her down, she somehow ended up on my foot, and I moved my foot in a forward direction.
Yeah, my cat's upset because he ran into a door.
No, that's really good though.
Alessa is zonked out. Nope, she's opened her eyes because she heard her name.
You don't need to hit them all in one go.
Yeah, you can
Oh,
punt
right.
cats. You can punt your cat bit by bit.
I didn't know about the jellyfish scene. That's new.
Yep, if you kill if you kill the little tiny shark, you do the bonus thing.
Why do you keep rewinding? You don't need to.
He's killing time.
Also, I'm trying to get as many of these as possible.
You're gonna do it.
Notice that you're not gonna get all of them one fell swoop. Also, you suck.
Okay, I don't know if you noticed that this doesn't exactly control the greatest.
I don't know what you're talking about. I always perfected each one.
Yeah, why are you doing this?
Believe it.
This is for extra points.
He needs to kill time.
Yeah, but I mean, like, what is this to do with the narrative of Jaws?
It doesn't.
Nothing.
Fuck you. That's what it has to do with the narrative of
Jaws
Jaws.
had the power to recruit every other sea animal to his cause.
There
then he
is
had
a
the-
scene in Jaws 2 where they use a radar ball from a helicopter, but not where they drop bombs from a plane. So
Okay.
weird.
Well, clearly you weren't paying close attention to the Jaws canon.
Okay,
Apparently
so-
not.
There was a cannon?
Yes, because again,
Like in Jaws
the
4,
voodoo-
where the shark can now scream.
well, no, because the entire town is placed under a voodoo curse, and that's why the shark continues to follow. From the official Jaws novelization,
Seriously.
the voodoo shark.
Seriously, in 4, the shark, like, roars. It's an actual thing.
Yeah, 4 is pretty bad.
Uh-oh.
4 is the one with Michael Caine's mysteriously drying shirt.
Oy vey.
I forget how you increase your power.
You
Just keep going back.
You go back and forth between the ports.
Yeah, you go back and forth selling your shells each time, right?
Yep.
Yes.
And you don't run into mana rays.
I mean, you can run
You
into
don't
them.
run into mana rays, Lola.
Just exchange insurance information after you ran into them.
Bless
Bless
you.
Thank you. Tried to hit my cough button, couldn't get it fast enough.
Daisy, fuck
That or
off.
you double tapped it and so the sneeze came through anyway.
Go get him, Daisy.
She's just sitting on a table near me, watching.
Waiting.
But yeah, waiting for a chance to jump up onto me.
Get him, Daisy.
Soon we will be consumed.
What?
What?
You heard him.
It's weird, why would you say that?
Why not?
Why wouldn't I say these things that I say randomly?
Lol, so random, ooh.
No.
Can I
No,
ban
actually-
Rex?
Yeah, actually, just ban me. I need to go home.
No,
I
you
need to
can't
go
play
to the
Vampire
corner and
Slayer
think
yet.
about myself.
Not allowed to play Vampire Slayer yet.
What is Vampire Slayer?
I don't know. It's a mod for Half-Life. Does this actually have online?
Jaws? No.
No, not. Oh. Fucking online Jaws.
Ah,
Are you
yes,
supposed to?
Oh,
aren't you
play the
supposed to
shark.
Are you supposed to use shells to buy something by now?
Increase your power.
Yeah.
Look, he's the power 3.
that's what he's been doing.
Yep. Also, guess what time it is again.
How do you
This is perfect, Lolo.
How do you increase your
Stop
power?
rewinding!
Rewind the entire time!
Go to port, trade 5 shells. I see.
See, now you gotta rewind to the start and do this.
It increases with each level.
How much power do we want to have?
I believe you need 4 or 5.
Is that what you need, or is that the maximum you can get?
No,
to make
that's
it
what
so
I
that it doesn't
need.
take forever.
Yeah.
It's like the minimum, actually.
What's the maximum? Can you get to 99 power?
I think, I believe it's 9, because I think at one point, I actually went and like, okay, how exactly, because at some point, you just start getting extra tries at the final little thing that whenever you lower his health.
We're never gonna meet Jaws at this rate.
We already met him.
We're never gonna meet him.
We already met him.
We met him like
We
5
saw
times already.
him, but we
He
didn't
fought
actually
us!
meet him.
He was on the
Oh.
screen! He was
We
attacking!
have not sat down and had a heart-to-heart with Jaws. You don't
Lolo
know.
died to him
I-
3 times!
That's not a heart-to-heart at all. That's just murder. There's a difference.
One man's murder is another man's heart to heart. I'm
Look,
sorry.
murder is basically a heart-to-heart with weapons.
Oh,
You hit Jaws.
God damn it.
Pew!
That'll teach you to be a giant shark.
Yeah, fuck you, Jaws. You ain't shit.
I mean, you might be shit.
Nobody's gonna eat Jaws. That's disgusting.
Man,
I
Lolo,
thought
you are
eating
really
shark-
good at hammering that button.
yeah,
I thought eating
totally.
a shark cures cancer.
No,
That is some
No.
rapid button pressing.
Eating Jaws cures cancer?
no,
Yes,
sharks.
Yes.
Sharks don't. The sharks get cancer. That entire thing is a myth. Ah,
Next you be telling me Jaws is a myth.
I
I
can't
mean,
believe Jaws
it's
is
a
real.
Jaws
my
is
friend.
real. I saw him with my own 2 eyes.
Look, that's how they get rid of Jaws in Jaws 5, is they give him cancer, okay?
Wait, what?
Oh my.
No, I'm joking! That's not how it works!
No,
There is no
no,
Jaws
I was
fight.
reacting to Lolo just immediately getting into another one of these fucking fights.
What if Jaws committed tax fraud?
then he
Become
just would
president?
get smash.
I can't
Can he just
believe
be
Jaws
Yoshi?
is Wesley Snipes.
Well, no, if he committed tax fraud, he'd become president.
Yes, but
I love President Jaws.
I want a
a
president
different
shark,
kind
damn
of
it.
shark. Please don't give me a bonus stage. Please don't give me a bonus stage. Please don't give me a bonus stage.
You shot
God
the
damn
shark,
it.
dude.
Welcome to bonus scene.
Bonus!
Well, this one just sucks.
You got.
You mean because you actually need to time your shit?
Yes.
You don't just hold the turbo button. I mean, the legitimate press button.
I mean, except I'm not using the turbo fire for this. I'm actually using a tap for this.
Oh.
Yeah, you jerk.
Why do you have such terrible rhythm?
Because I've been doing this for almost 12 hours straight.
Oh god, I can't stop laughing. Hate myself. I wanna.
Oh, hey,
I
that
wanna
thing spawned.
Now let's upgrade our shit. Yeah, now let's go to the other port and upgrade our shit.
Wait, we have to switch ports each time?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, first off, I also
Also, what is that ship up there?
that is an
That was
upgrade.
a submarine.
Yeah, that
Can we
will
just leave?
upgrade you.
Can we just like leave this level? Like, just run out the timer, Lolo.
Don't forget, there's also Jaws Unleashed.
Jaws Unleashed. Is that the name of Jaws' expose video?
Isn't there
It's-
a new
video,
like,
right?
Shark Attack video game that was recent? That was pretty decent. Recently released.
Depth, yes.
Depth, yeah.
Oh, it's just gonna...
Sharknado, but now he's got 2 guns.
Oh my god!
We will never go back home.
You just have a fucking laser?
I think they're missiles.
They're torpedoes.
Sure.
I think they got a 1-up, and I've never had to have before.
Oh my god, this game sucks so much.
Pew pew. Pew pew.
On the bright side, with you drawing it out like this, you'll hit the time.
Yeah, I have 4 minutes left.
4 minutes.
Soon we can go back to our families.
What families?
Soon I can pee in the toilet. How about that one?
Okay, that's better. Okay, let's go back to the other port. Gonna fuck up Jaws.
One hit, game over, you won, whatever.
Yeah, no, we are gonna fucking ruin him at 6 power.
Come at me, Jaws.
Come at me, fuckboy.
Thought the game was gonna crash there for a moment.
Why would a game crash? That's silly. The game is too big to crash.
Okay, so here's this final bit.
Yes, the final bit is really good though.
Oh well, I did it first try, okay.
God, that's so fucking stupid, and I love it.
You did it. You saved the orphanage.
That's it.
Hey, just fuck off. That's the end.
That's the entirety of
What a
that
good
game.
As the sky becomes a creamsicle.
Delicious.
I would.
Okay.
I'd eat it.
Also like the
Until
whole,
the next time, Jaws sleeps again.
Okay.
Right?
With
That's how it goes.
that,
The
Okay.
ancient beast Jaws has been sleeped for another 100, just sealed for another 100 years.
so we're gonna rank that at 1, obviously.
well, I would probably. How does that game compare to Bubsy from Claws Encounter of the Third Kind?
I would play...
Jaws.
You would play?
I like Jaws.
I would play. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I'm actually kind of struggling with this one. 'Cause I would play this over Devil World.
I would probably play that over.
I'd play it over Roadrunner.
Super Locomotive is the one I'm looking at.
I was thinking probably above Sonic the Hedgehog.
I
I would
agree.
rather play Sonic the Hedgehog over this.
Wow, man, your lists are a serious shade.
I would agree with it over Sonic.
More than Sonic the Hedgehog.
Wow.
I've
I
never
would
liked
rather
Sonic
play
1.
Sonic personally. Yeah, I would rather play Sonic 1 personally. But you know,
So,
whatever.
okay, so basically, so far what we've seen is somewhere either above Assault.
Oh, I think you should put it above Sonic the Hedgehog. I agree. Just go for it, man.
Follow your dreams.
I have dreams.
Be a rebel.
Yeah.
I didn't say yours, jackass.
You have dreams?
Yes, Lolo, follow everybody else's dream.
Let's pretend I do.
Okay. Jaws. This is episode 52. I don't know why that's showing up. I think that was
Orbit doesn't sleep.
I think that was 1990, actually.
1987.
1987. Okay.
God.
Which is a little surprising. It's that early for an NES game, and it looks pretty good actually.
What tone should we give it?
Neutral.
Is there a serious
Yeah,
tone like a?
I mean,
no frills
no,
business?
Cashin
Yeah,
is the one I
that
would give it.
The one you gave it with the meh face. That's perfect.
Yeah.
Because it's weird. It's not a horror game.
No, absolutely not.
No, it's a Cashin. It is 100% a Cashin.
Sound. It was there.
Sound was functional. The music didn't make me cry.
Style.
I think it looks surprisingly good.
Yeah.
I mean, the beach
Okay.
scene looked like a beach scene. You're never wondering what anything is.
I'll put it to be. Feel. It's a
You
little.
tell us.
It's a little slippery.
Okay.
Yeah, it didn't look like that.
Other than that, it feels fine. Other than the bonus
We'll
stage is
see.
sucking, but that, yeah,
It is the bonus stage.
I'll just see. Impact.
I think you have to rate it at least an E because the game became infamous for being terrible.
I was probably thinking C because this game just kind of. The people knew
okay.
about this game, but no one really liked it.
Okay, yeah, it is infamous for being pretty terrible. It's not all that terrible. It's just boring.
It's
It's
kind of mad.
bland.
Age, I'd probably, actually, I'll give it a C. Difficulty, maybe a D.
Yeah, it looks like
Yeah.
basically the only reason we pulled that off was just through time wizardry.
Yeah.
Who doesn't love time wizardry?
The
Oh, yes.
timeline doesn't.
That is that. It also, let me just take one last look at this. So it is now, right now, 12:02 midnight, or 12:02.
You did it!
We did it.
Nice work.
We also got an additional donation from Estelle, so thank you, Estelle. So, yeah, that is going to do it for this episode, and that is going to do it for the stream.
Wait, I thought you're not doing 24 hours?
No.
Fuck that.
Thank you for doing what you do.
Yes, and thank you all for those that donated. Thank you for those who didn't donate and was just here to hang around. This went a lot better than I was kind of expecting. Yeah, this was quite enjoyable, even though I needed to kind of get on my feet towards the end. But yes. Yeah. That is going to do it. So, thank you all for watching. Have a good night.
Good night.
Good night,
Shane.
Lolo.
Good night.